Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite skincare products that I use on a day-to-day basis. I wanted to share some of the items that I use because I think that it's really good to have good skin health. Some of the items that I'm going to be sharing with you today was prescribed to me by my dermatologist. So I suggest that if you're dealing with some of the issues that I have, and we'll address it when I come across that product, you should speak to your dermatologist and do not take my advice. I'm not an esthetician or a dermatologist. These are just items that I use on my skin and have been advised by my doctor to use if it is a prescription type of medication. So if you guys are interested in what I use on my skin, then keep watching this video. So first things first, we want to talk about the skin in general and the base of skincare. To me, the base of skincare is basically cleansing. You have to cleanse your face. I cleanse my face in the morning and at night. There are times during the summertime, the hotter months, that I will cleanse my skin throughout the course of the day, maybe 3 times. But that's because I am oily. So I can put on makeup and within 30 minutes I'll have oil seeping through. So one of the skincare cleansers or the washes that I use. I actually use 2 washes currently, but one of my favorite is by I almost dropped that, by Dermalogica, and it looks like this. And it is a special cleansing gel by Dermalogica. This is a big bottle. This is a bottle that I've gotten from Ulta, and I usually try to buy this if and when it have sales or if I have a coupon because it can be very expensive, but it's a really good gel. So it's a gel form clear, but when you put some water in it, it becomes interactive and it foams up. So I like cleansing gels of that nature. I've been using Dermalogica for like 10 years now. I started using it because my dermatologist actually had it in her office and told me to use it. So I've had hit or miss with certain of the products, but this cleansing gel never fails me at all. It never fails me. So I think this is one that you can get over the counter or talk to your dermatologist about. But my dermatologist specifically told me to use this one. Again, that's because she knows my skin type. She knows my history. She knows the problems that I have. Just because I'm telling you my dermatologist advised me to use it does not mean you should. If you're having issues with your skin outside the norm, you should talk to a dermatologist. Okay. The other skincare wash, which is a cleanser that I use, is by Ola Henriksen. And it is the Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. And this is what it looks like. This is a really good cleanser. And again, I said earlier that I'm very oily. This keeps my oil at bay. So what I try to do is I try to stay religious about certain products that I use. This particular one, if I know that I'm going to be out in the sun all day, I'll use this because I really do feel like that it keeps the oil at bay. Like it kinds of I'm not gonna say strip, but it really makes my skin clear of any moisturizer, dirt, or the oils left over, so that when I do put my serums or my moisturizer on, it's not oil on top of oil, if you will, because moisturizer have some sort of creaminess to it, and it's to moisturize your face, so it does give you a coverage and a shine. It's supposed to. You want your skin to look glossy and healthy and vibrant. So I like this if I know that I'm gonna be out in the sun all day, but if I'm not and I'm just at home, or I might run an errand, but it's not gonna be a lot of sun exposure, I'll use this. And I'll use this pretty much morning and night. But these are the two that I'm currently using right now. Another thing that is necessary when um, you are trying to take care of your skin and get yourself into a regimen is after you cleanse your face, you should be using some sort of toner or witch hazel. And the reason why is because even though you may wash your face, if you are a makeup wearer, you should always remove your makeup first, whether it be makeup wipes, whether it be an oil makeup remover or some sort of cloth that you may use, and before you cleanse. Because what happens is if you cleanse your skin with the makeup on, you just rub the makeup into your pores. So you have to take that off first before you cleanse your skin. That's what I do. But after cleansing my skin, I usually go in with like a witch hazel of some sort, or some sort of toner. So right now, the two that I'm using, one is completely empty, but I do have a backup of one I just finished and I started using the backup. So this is by Dickinson. This is a witch hazel. This is the one that I currently use now, and it's a perfecting toner. This one is on the low end. I got this one from Target. I love this, and you can see it's completely empty. But I have a new one in my bathroom cabinet. But this is really, really good. And then the other one that I use is by Caudalie, and it is a purifying toner. And this one I got from Sephora, and it looks like this. This is the bottle, and you can see that this is full because I just started using it. So I will kind of alternate between the two, but these are the two toners slash witch hazels that I use. Now, what happens with these two is I always use them with one of my cotton rounds, and it looks like this. You put it on and you just go over the perimeter of your face, your neck. Make sure you cleanse your neck and you tone your neck. Everything you do to your face, you should be doing to your neck and your décolleté area. And this is what I use after I cleanse my face with the cleanser. So it's just a regular cotton round and one of the two. I have nothing bad to say about either of these. They both do what I need them to do. Both of them make you feel really refreshed. By using these before the next step, which is usually a serum, it'll just kind of help open up everything, minimize the pores before the serum. It allows the processing of your serum better by using some sort of toner or witch hazel, which this is pretty much the same thing. It's just called, the brand name is called differently. But these both are really good. So if you're looking to get some sort of toner or add to your regimen and you don't want to spend a lot of money, go this way because this is definitely cheaper than the Caudalie. Okay, and the Caudalie I got from Sephora. I picked this one up from Target. So the cotton rounds you can get from Target. I'm not really particular about that. So the next thing that I do after I wash, tone, is I genuinely would start with my serums. I have two. One of them is empty, but I have a backup. The other one is full. Just started using this one. But one is by Ole Henriksen, and it's the Truth Serum, and it's the collagen boosted with True C Complex. And it looks like this. This is what this one is. And then the other one is new to my regimen, but it's by Sweet Chef, and it's a kale plus vitamin B serum shot, and it looks like this. Okay, this one I got from Target. This one I got from Sephora. So they're about the same price. I actually got this in a pack, an essential kit from Ole Henriksen because it comes with the eye cream. I'm going to show you guys that next. It also comes with like a moisturizer. But this is sold by itself, and I think this one is like $18. If you get the Ole Henriksen in a kit, you're going to spend probably about $25, $30. But you do, if you use this daily, you're going to run out of it fast. So I have backups of all of these. So after I tone, I usually put some sort of serum on my face. This serum is really good because I have hyperpigmentation. So I get a lot of hormonal breakouts, and it's usually right here in the line of my face. I had a couple, but you can't really tell right now because they're fading. This actually helps fade the dark spots because it's vitamin C in it. And vitamin C is really good for your skin in helping to get rid of like dark spots and things of that nature. But it also have collagen in it, which boosts the skin. It makes the skin look supple, it keeps things tight and in place. This one is totally, organic. It has kale in it. So you figure what you eat is good. You can even put this on your face. And I like this one. This is new because it just gives you this glow. After, you wash your face and you tone, you put this on and just make your skin look supple, and you haven't even moisturized yet and you just have this glow. Both of them do the same thing. I've been for the past month switching up. I'll use this one in the daytime and I'll use this one at night. So that's pretty much what I do. So you want to cleanse, tone, serum. The next thing that I do before I moisturize is I usually do an eye cream. This one is by Ole Henriksen, and it's the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I'm not big on eye creams, but this one right here has sold me. It just, no lines, make you look awake, refreshed. This is really, really good. This came in the essentials kit with the serum as well as the moisturizer that I have. This is gone, but it's lasted me forever because you don't need a lot. You just need very, very little. And you put it under your eye. You use your ring finger and you rub it or pat it into your eye. I usually pat on the top lid, the corner, underneath my eye. Really, really good. Again, I was never a person to use an eye cream until I discovered this. And I have not put this down since. This is probably like my sixth time purchasing this over again. I'm gonna eventually buy the big bottle. It's just, I have so much skincare that when I buy the essential kit of the Ola Henriksen, it lasts me a long time. So I have, backups of things. So that's why I only have the small one, but this is really, really good. It doesn't break you out. I've used three eye creams. One was from my dermatologist, this one, and it was another one. I can't remember I think it was by Drunk Elephant. The Drunk Elephant left little white bumps around my eyes. The one from my dermatologist was perfectly fine, but because the office is still closed because of COVID-19, I haven't been able to get my hands on it. And even when I did, I will rotate between the Banana Bright and the one from my dermatologist. The one from my dermatologist I will use at night, and I will use this one in the morning. But since I don't have that one, I use this morning and night. But this is really, really good. So the next thing that I will do, well, the next two things that I will do depends solely on what my skin is going through. Again, I have hormonal breakouts. Sometimes it could be the environment. I'm a sweater. So if I'm working out, I literally have to go. If I'm working out at home, and these days I am working out at home, the minute I'm done, I have to wash my face and get that sweat off my face or I'll break out. I have really sensitive skin in that regard. So if I am having one of those weeks or days where I'm having hormonal breakouts or just whiteheads on my skin, which irritates my soul, before um, moisturizing after serum, I will use my tretinoin cream. This is one of the medications that was prescribed by my doctor. You cannot buy this over the counter. I mean, yeah, you can't buy this over the counter. This has to be prescribed by your doctor. And again, I'm just sharing with you guys what I use. If you are having skin issues, I highly suggest seeing a dermatologist. It's going to be the best thing you could do for your skin. A lot of these items are over the counter, but this particular item is one of the things that my doctor did prescribe for me. And if I have a pimple that I want to treat just because I might be going somewhere and I want it to dry out faster, I will use the Mario Badescu, and it's a setting lotion. So right now it's kind of shaken up, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but in the bottom of the bottle it's like super pink, and then usually it separates in here, it's clear, or actually here it's clear. So all the pink solution settles to the bottom, but it's called Mario Badescu, and it's a drying lotion. So what you do is stick your Q-tip in the jar, and all the way down in the bottom, you grab some of the pink solution and then you dot it over your breakout. And this helps dry out the pimples faster. Again, I do use this, but that's because I'm prone to breakouts in a different way. But if I know that I'm sitting around the house, I'm not going outside, and I want to dry out pimples, I will use this. But I do use the tretinoin cream 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, as prescribed by my doctor. This I use at will because if I do break out and I know I'm not going anywhere, I will put this on the breakout to dry it out, just so that it can help the process of the pimple going away. But this is really good. I've gotten this from Ulta and I've gotten this from Sephora. So you guys should go pick that up. But the last thing that I would do for my face would be to um, moisturize. And right now I have two moisturizers that I'm working between. Um, so one of them is by Ola Henriksen, and this is the one by Ola Henriksen. And this is the Truth C Rush Brightening Gel Cream. This is really, really good. It has a vitamin C in it, and it's like a rose of winter extract. It's so good. Love this moisturizer. This is what it looks like. And as you can see, I put a dent in it. It's pretty much gone. And the other one that I use is by Superfoods. It's the Vitamin Moisture Boost Sweet Chef. Get this from Target. This is the new one to the family that I've been using, so I rotate between the two. Um, as you can see, I have moisturizer serum and I have a moisturizer and a serum. So depending on when I use the moisturizers, when I will use the serum. So if I decide I want to use this in the daytime, I will use the serum along with it. I'm just a firm believer in it. But both of these are really, really, really good. I don't find that they make me any more oily than I already am. I've been using Ola Henriksen for a couple of years now. This is new. I've been using this for about a month and a half now, and it's really good. No breakouts, no skin irritations. It's made with superfoods. It has like kale in it and vitamin in it. It hydrates. It's just a bunch of good yumminess. So I highly suggest that you guys look into picking this up. Both of these are expensive. This is like $20 at Target. This is part of the essentials kit, but by itself, the large bottle, I want to say is 40 or 50 bucks at Sephora. And I think the smaller bottle is probably half that, if not, I can even be misquoting the prices of it, but you can't beat good skincare. That's one of the things I will spend money on is good skincare. So that's my moisturizer. Another thing that's essential is, and something that is free to a lot of us, well, not free because I don't think many of us is drinking it out the faucet, but water. You'd be surprised how you can clear your skin just simply by drinking water. I drink about a gallon of water a day, so it just flushes out toxins in my body. And that also can contribute to breakouts initially because now your body is expelling all of these toxins and it's going to come out through your pores. It comes out through, your bowel movements, your urine. But as you continue to drink water more and more, these things clear up. In order to keep your skin looking healthy from within, water is essential. It's the key. It will keep your skin from looking dull and dry and ashy and scaly. And it's very, very, very important that you drink a lot of water. I don't care if you don't like the taste of water, put some fruit in it. Just to try to get it down. But it's important, not to mention it's important for other things and other, your body needs to function. It helps with your kidney, your bladder, and these are the things that our body, those parts of our body helps us eliminate the toxins, and we have these free radicals in the air. The air is horrible that we're in, the environment is horrible that we're in, and you have to do your part in order to have good skin. No matter what you put on the top, the most important thing is inside. What you put in your body will come out into your skin. But water helps to get rid of those free radicals, and it's very, very important. It's extremely essential. It's just as important as these steps and measures that you should be taking for a good skincare regimen. You have to get on a regimen. You have to make sure that you stick with it. Don't expect to see things happen overnight. It takes time to get healthy skin. I highly suggest those of you who are struggling with, breakouts and acne and irritations and rashes and things of that nature on your face, and we all get them, to go see a professional, go to a dermatologist. Just do not go pick up products. You're going to waste your money, and it's possible that you could potentially make it worse. I use this because I've been very, very diligent over the past 10, 15 years about my skin. I've always been into skincare, but I've been really aggressive. And then within the past, I want to say 5 years is when I got the breakouts. I never had any acne problems, even as a teenager, no problems whatsoever. But now, I'm older and the environment is different and I have a lot of other things going on. I've, grown accustomed to. I've had my moments where I've gotten things that didn't help make them worse. And you know what? I set it down and I said, we're going to start fresh. Cleared out the cabinet, go to the dermatologist, and then work my way from there. So, again, these are just my suggestions, the things that I use. But if you really want to get your skin under control and you're really having problems, you should go check out a dermatologist. Or if you do happen to pick up any of these products, I would like to hear how they work for you. So make sure that you leave a comment and let me know what's going on with you and how do you like these skincare products that I've mentioned in today's video. But that's pretty much it, people. So I hope that you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Do do not forget to subscribe. Make sure you put that bell notification on so you do not ever miss an upload. And that is it. So here's to healthy skin, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.